Good morning, everyone, or good day. We are going to go ahead and tune into the Soulmates and Separation for this live reading. I don't normally go live on YouTube, but something drew me to go ahead and do a reading for the collective, especially if going into the weekend ahead. I always feel like the weekend dynamic does change things around. So let's go ahead and just tune into the person on your mind, love. So if you're in a soulmate and separation situation, then this is going to be for you. Well, I hope so anyway. I do hope that it resonates. But, most of all, best friends, it's about you receiving clarity. Okay, that's what I want in my channel. I want for you to receive clarity where you're not having a relationship in your head about this person. That's not what it's about. We shouldn't have to have relationships in our head when the person doesn't give us the actions deserved, right? So my readings are intended to give you that type of clarity. I will definitely do an advice at the end of the reading because I always feel it's important. What is the point of you knowing all of the information from a reading and then you don't know what to do with that information? So at the end, there's always an advice. So thank you guys so much for being here. Let me see, best friends. I know I have one more for the advice because it's an amazing one. It's an amazing deck of cards, but I found it. All right, love. So let's just go ahead and get started. The way that I like to start my readings is to definitely set an intentional prayer so I can definitely tune into the higher self realm of those that are collectively watching this. Or if you watch it later on, I just do hope that it resonates with you in your situation. So, best friends, allow me to tune into the higher self realm only so you may be able to receive the message of clarity and inner peace regarding the person on your mind, the soulmate that you're in separation with. In Jesus' name I pray always for protection and guidance. Amen. All right, love. So let's just go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the thoughts, okay? Why? Because if we're stuck in our head about this person, let's just see how your person is currently thinking about you and them. All right, best friend, so let's go ahead and tune into your person, the person on your mind. How is this person currently thinking about you and them? How is this person currently thinking about you and them? Let's see. Wow. Okay, best friends. If I were to ask your person, okay, this is the way I like to do my readings. If I were to ask your person, how do you think the collective views you? How do you think the collective views you? I think the collective views me as somebody who goes back and forth a lot and keeps it as unfinished business with them. Like, wow. Remember, best friends, the way that I do readings is for you to receive the clarity that they don't give you, okay? And so again, I did ask, how do you think the collective views you? This is what I'm asking your person. How do you think the collective views you? I think the collective views me as somebody who just goes back and forth with them very passionately. I keep one foot in, one foot out. And basically, I just leave them with unfinished business constantly. I think that's how the collective currently views me. Okay, so now I'm going to ask your person, how are you viewing the collective? How are you viewing the collective? What are your thoughts about the collective? I view the collective as finally walking away. I view the collective as finally walking away because they got tired of me taking my sweet time. Isn't that crazy? Like, whoa. Okay. All right. So how do you feel towards the collective? What are your feelings towards the collective? Let's go ahead and tune into those. Hi, best friends. If you could please write down your zodiac sign and your person's zodiac sign in the comments. You don't have to, but it's a way to kind of just tune into the energy of the reading. So, best friends, let's see. I do call the collective best friends, okay? How is this person currently feeling towards you, best friends? Let's see. I feel like I really haven't told the collective everything. How else? How else do you feel? In my readings, it's like I'm having a conversation with your person, okay? I feel like I haven't told the collective everything, but I also feel like the chase and pull between us is starting to get to a specific level of toxicity. Okay, what else? Thank you. I'm an Aries. Hey. All right. How else do you feel about the collective? How else are you feeling about the collective? I feel that I do neglect the collective by constantly avoiding and pushing them away and blocking them away. And there's your truth. And they're best friends. So I do hidden truth as well. Okay, I have my own deck of cards that I've made, but look, your person, excuse me, I did ask your person, how are you feeling towards the collective? Like, I don't want to know about your thoughts. I want to know about what's in your heart space. How do you feel towards the collective? And the collective person on your mind told me, well, I feel like I haven't told the collective everything. First and foremost, I do feel like the chase and pull between us is getting to be a little bit toxic. But I do understand, and I do feel that it's me who neglects to give the collective what they deserve by constantly escaping the connection. Keep in mind, best friends, I am tuning only into the higher self realm. This is an ego. I do have cards for ego, okay, which is next. All right, so, oh, and I do hope that you guys are resonating. Now, this is the deck of cards that I created, and it's more about like, so why are they treating you the way they treat you? The real reason why. Why do they treat you the way they treat you, okay, collective? So again, allow me to tune into those that are actively here on the channel and those that end up watching. One card just fell out. Let me see. I expected for you to keep forgiving me. This is why I treat you the way that I treat you, because I do expect for you to keep forgiving me. You see that? These cards, when I created them, I was like, oh no, Lord, we need to know the truth. The truth shall set us free. And I do care more than I show you. What else? What else from your person? Choosing you fully requires me to change my ways, and I'm not ready to yet. Let's get a couple more for these. I do hope that this is giving you clarity, collective. And I'm still working on someday fully choosing you, and I know that's not fair, but I'm hoping that you'll just get over it. How many of you is this resonating where it sounds like your person, but no one knows that I'm currently hurting for you either? Let me see, best friends. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make this into, if your person were to pick up the phone, or if your person were to meet you in person, and this is the truth that you really asked from them. So give me 1 second to just tune into the cards. Okay. All right, best friend. So this is what I got, okay? If you were to ask your person for the truth, like, hey, why are you treating me this way? Like, what's the point? What's the point of you coming back and forth in my life? Why are you treating me this way? And your person would tell you, it's because I'm still working on someday fully choosing you. And I know that's not fair, but choosing you fully will require me to change my ways. And the truth is that I'm not ready to yet. So I just expect for you to keep forgiving me being immature that way. Just know that I do care more than I show you, but I'm always just hoping that you'll get over it. You know, that way I don't take accountability. And it's crazy how nobody knows that I'm hurting for you whenever we're not in contact. What else? What else for the hidden truth? What else about the hidden truth? I also don't feel like I deserve you. What else from your person, best friends? I do hope that this is resonating for you all. I didn't even read the zodiac signs that were present. I don't feel like I deserve you, but I constantly miss being with you. And that is why the push and pull. Let me see what's at the bottom. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. So what's blocking your person, best friends? Or maybe I should do the future actions. Let's do the future actions, okay? Especially going into the weekend. As a tarot reader, I don't believe in giving you anxiety over future actions, okay? What do I mean by that? So we as human beings, we constantly change our energy, especially with the social media and just the way life is right now, okay? We constantly are changing our minds. Our energy just shifts. So when I'm going to ask the cards, hey, what are your future actions towards the collective? I'm really asking them, hey, from here to the weekend, How do you think you're gonna either act towards the collective, or what are your intentions behind it? Okay, so collective, the person on your mind. If I sit down and I ask them, so what are your future thoughts about the collective? What are your future thoughts about the collective? Hi guys, KLF 827, Waimir, the what? The God of Chaos, MC Troy, right? What? Best friends. Hey, hey. Okay, I know you guys don't know me that well because I rarely go live here, but I do go live on TikTok. Like daily, twice a day. And this is how I do my mini readings. Oh no, we got the King of Wands. Why the King of Wands? Give me a second, best friends, to tune into the collective as to look at that. And then the Ten of Cups in reverse. No. No, best friend. I look, the reason why I call you best friends is because I do believe that everybody deserves a tarot best friend, like someone who's gonna tell you the truth, but also not hurt you, not be rude to you, you know? So anyways, if I ask your person, so from here to the weekend, what are your thoughts? How do you think you're gonna behave towards the collective? What tell me, talk to me. And your person would tell me, well, I'm thinking about breaking contact, but the truth is that reaching out to the collective is not the most healthiest way. And I know that. I know that me reaching out to the collective is not going to be in a healthy way because I'm still not planning to go towards the collective. My intentions is still to not go towards the collective, even though I know that's what the collective deserves. Right now, my intentions is to really work on me, build me. I've got things to take care of. I have goals to achieve, and I'm just not ready for a relationship. I'm just not ready for a relationship. See, best friends, I'm not going to be the tarot reader that tells you you're here because you need clarity, right? You're here because this person doesn't give you clarity, and you don't deserve to be stuck in your head all day about this person. So my readings are to give you the possibility for you to say, okay, God, I received the truth. I received what this person is not telling me. Now allow me to go and enjoy my day. With that said, best friends, what is your advice? You know what? No, let's see what's blocking your person. What's blocking your person from committing towards you? Oh, I do hope that I'm pretty sure you guys are new just because I never go live. I never go live on YouTube. Let's see what's blocking your person, best friends. Judgment, the truth. It's difficult for them to what blocks your person from committing towards you is I'm getting a very different energy, but I'm getting that your person collective understands that you guys are always, this is it, this is the last chance. What blocks your person is they've gotten too comfortable in that. Does that make sense? Because the both of you have been going back and forth for quite some time. They've gotten used to this energy of like, this is it, this is the last chance. And it's almost where they've grown comfort. They have some sort of comfort in that, which is not fair to you. It's not fair to you. But the Judgment card tells me that they have become accustomed, or they become grown used to, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. But basically, your person is just stuck in this loop with you where they feel comfortable in almost giving you what you deserve and then pulling back. Almost giving you what you deserve and then pulling back. Because the real truth is that your person just doesn't really want to grow up. The Hermit in reverse. So the Hermit in reverse talks about somebody who deliberately chooses not to make the wise decisions in their life, because making the wise decisions requires you to retreat, requires you to reflect, requires you to make changes, and your person just doesn't want to do that, best friends. So that's what blocks your person. Not only have they come accustomed to the both of you guys constantly almost breaking up, or breaking up and then getting back together, but they also just don't want to take the time and solitude to learn their flaws, correct their flaws, and then come towards you directly as they should, in a very aligned way. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on and see what your advice is. I wasn't trying to make this collective very long because I do have to take off. I'm also a realtor. So, all right, loves. What is your advice? What is it that your higher self wants to tell you regarding this person? Thank you so much for being here. I know that I didn't really. Oh, thank you. Someone said they love my nails. Hello. Hello, I love nails. Okay, what is your advice? What is it that the higher self realm wants to tell you as far as guidance or, just something helpful? Nope, I only take jumpers. Really? Oh my God, best friends. I never go live on YouTube and I really should. I really should. I got kind of stuck on TikTok, You know? Let's see, loves. So what is the advice for you? Wow, the tower in reverse. Why the tower in reverse? So the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Tower in reverse. So it's telling me that your higher self realm is asking you to please do not fight the awakening that's happening with you and this person. The reason everything's happening right now is because you don't deserve to feel like an option. You do not deserve to feel like an option. That is not where the higher self realm wants you to feel. So because the higher self realm is asking you, please, please do not fight this awakening between you and this person, is because your higher self realm just doesn't want you to be confused in love anymore. They just, oh, thank you guys so much. Oh, if you guys are new here, which you probably are because I never go live on here, thank you guys so much. I don't show my face for a reason, and well, plenty of reasons, right? But I also want the cards to make the message. I want you guys to really see how the cards really do tell, your story if you're resonating with it. Now, let's go ahead and see what the very last message. I'm going to go ahead and close out the collective, but if you guys really liked it, I would appreciate a follow, and then let me know. Should I come back? All right, loves, let's see. So what is the last message that the higher self realm wants to leave you with? Now that you heard all of this about your person, what is the last advice that you should receive for your highest good, aka the better version of yourself, okay? Because that's why you deal with karmic soulmates. Because they're here to teach us a lesson about ourselves, to elevate ourselves, better ourselves. Wow, the message is taking its time. Let's see, loves. Thank you so much for your patience while I shuffle. We have two. Oh, wow. You're right. It's a little bit long. So I'm going to, I got to read it. Your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly will propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. And just remember that when you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace, and let it go. How beautiful is it that you received these two cards? Let me tell you why, collective. This is literally telling you, like, look, your life is about to start to move quickly, but do not hold on to the past. So you can really be present in order to receive this that's already here. Okay, so thank you guys. Oh, hit a like, that's so sweet. Oh, best friends, I will get more comfortable on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's totally random, but I don't know, something told me to go live on YouTube, which I did. Thank you guys again. My name is Rocio. Emerald Goddess is the higher self version of myself that I view in my hypnosis. I do daily hypnosis, so I would love to get to know you guys too. So let me see, Pedro, Tariq, let me see, best friends. Hey, where are you from? I'm in Texas, Southwest Texas. Let me see. You guys are so nice. Okay, well, H-Town. Someone put the dancing. All right, best friends, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I do have a showing to do, but I will be back. I don't know when, but if you really liked it, please hit a follow, a like. I don't know, that sounds so weird to me, but thank you again. Bye, guys. Have a good day.